JC and C-Dub here from Chronochord Gaming. We're taking you guys back to 1986 and Grand Theft Auto Vice City. C-Dub, what's going on, brother?
Oh man, I'm looking forward to this. Going back to 1986, Marco's Bistro. Here we are. It's like we've happened upon a meeting from perhaps some businessmen here. Aha, Sonny.
Yeah, got some wise guys here talking business. Obviously, these are New Yorkers. Well, here we are getting a backstory from some of these New York mobsters. Talking to the boss, Sonny. C-Dub, it always seems like the bosses of these families in mob movies or mob games are always named Sonny.
Oh yeah, and could be perhaps a Godfather throwback, all the way going back to that. But oh, Rosenberg. Okay. It looks like we're gonna have ourselves be.
Haha, got a guy on a meat hook in there, you see that?
Ooh, man, right next to the fish. It looks like
A little homage to Goodfellas, perhaps.
perhaps so. All right, here we go. Escobar International Airport in Vice City. I have a feeling that we're gonna be doing the bidding of these mobsters we just saw. Sonny. There's Rosenberg, the man we've been looking for. Or maybe he's been looking for us.
As we saw those mobsters talking around the poker table, they were discussing sending one of their guys down to Vice City to handle some business on their behalf, and it looks like they're looking to expand their empire into the drug trade.
Oh, this would be a great place to do it as we go down to the Vice City docks. As just about anybody knows, in Florida in the 1980s, Miami was a huge, huge haven for drugs, drug trafficking, smuggling. So I think we're in the right place.
They want a straight exchange on the ground, C-Dub. Nothing fishy could be going on here, could it?
No, absolutely not. This doesn't look like anything bad will happen. Certain everything will go smooth. Nope, nope, won't go smoothly. Oh boy. They must have some coffee in those suitcases.
Pure grade A, my friend. Ha ha ha. Alright, obviously the setup is on and shots are fired. Tommy, get out of there.
Run.
Some slow-mo shit right there. Well, damn it, dude. They made off with our money and our cocaine. What the hell are we gonna do now?
Looks like we're going to our lawyer's office here. Ken Rosenberg. This guy knows what to do.
Yeah.
Should be a nice, safe place.
Yeah, let's hope, C-Dub. Alright, looks like we'll be dropping by his office again to see what's up at the Hotel Harrison. We have assumed control of our main character, Tommy, here. And right away, we're given a pink blip on the map to follow. Let's jump in the ride here and take a stroll around Vice City. Ah, the good old days of playing this back on PlayStation 2, man. Many good times.
Oh, yeah. Although I will say it hasn't held up all that well over the years, I do remember at the time the driving in this game being really good. I always thought it felt right, it felt intuitive. But I gotta say, going back and playing this, still good, but whenever you play GTA 5 or something like that, man, you really see the leaps and bounds that have been made.
Pulling into the Ocean View Hotel here, and this will be our main hideout, I guess, at the beginning of the game where we can go and save our progress, which is very important. There's the little save logo, the cassette tape. And the pink markers are usually where we're going to go to continue our mission, but first let's save our progress. We'll be right back. All right, C-Dub, making our way up the stairs to our hotel room.
Looks like we may have to meet an old friend.
Hey, it's Sonny. He's on the phone. Nice cell phone.
All right, we've made contact with the New York crew here.
C-Dub, it seems like this part of the story so far is very reminiscent of Donnie Brasco when Sonny Black, the boss of New York, sends Donnie and Lefty down to Miami to take care of some dealings, and things don't go so well, and it leads to a lot of bad times. So hopefully Tommy doesn't get in trouble here.
No, and I don't think this will be the last movie reference or throwback to classic gangster and crime films of the 1980s that we're going to see here in Vice City. Quite a few references to those classic films from that genre.
There's so many movies and even TV shows. I mean, Vice City is really based on Miami Vice, if you think about it. There's so many references, even in the opening credits, which we didn't show, but there's in fact like a scene for scene comparison and a few things match up. It's kind of interesting. And even later in the game, I think there was like two cops that chase you when you get 3 stars, and they look just like Crockett and Tubbs. It's pretty hilarious.
Looks like things went south there on the phone, and here we are cruising down Washington Beach.
Yeah, Sonny was not happy that we lost his money and his merchandise, so he's going to be looking for payback very soon if we don't pay him back on time. The driving is kind of tricky here, C-Dub. It's very sensitive. Now, I want to say that though I originally played this game on PS2, I'm playing this version on the original Xbox. I think I bought a dual package years ago that featured Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City in one dual pack. So that was kind of cool, and busted this out of the closet. And C-Dub, I'm glad that you are going along for the ride with me.
Most definitely, man. Great times playing this game growing up whenever it came out and it was the hot new title. Looks like we're on our way to a party. All right.
Now, the first major thing that I noticed in this game, C-Dub, was that the actor Ray Liotta voices our main character Tommy, and I just thought that was badass because at the time, a lot of video games didn't feature that big of celebrities being your main characters in the game.
No, Rockstar was one of those companies who really went out and did something unique there by getting high profile actors to voice characters in their games, something that they still do to this day. Man, I gotta love that shirt that Tommy's got on. I wonder if I could find one of those for myself.
Oh, no doubt, dude. They're pretty popular, I could imagine, along Vice Beach here, which of course is Miami Beach in real life. Now, I didn't know this until I read the voice acting credits, but William Fichtner, who's a great actor, he was in Prison Break years ago. He was in the newest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. He voices Ken the lawyer, and it's kind of out of character for that guy because if you see him in movies, he's always kind of the stone cold villain. So it's kind of interesting to see him as this neurotic lawyer that's based on Sean Penn's character in Carlito's Way.
Oh, yeah. And I think as this story goes along, we're going to see a lot of similarities between Tommy Vercetti and Rosenberg and the relationship between Carlito Brigante and his lawyer in that film, like you mentioned, played by Sean Penn. All right, we've got a fantastic vehicle here, the Hermes. This thing looks like it was made in about 1960 something and drives like a couch with wheels.
Looks like it was imported straight from Cuba. Obviously, I don't have a great grip on driving it yet. Hitting a few pedestrians there. I'm sorry about that. Hey, we're at Raphael's. Let's get a suit. Get Tommy looking snazzy.
All right.
Nice loafers. Jacket's a little too big for you, pal, but nice look, I guess, for 86.
Yeah, that was definitely the look back in those days. You got the sports coat with the sleeves all rolled up there. I think I saw that on Miami Vice a time or two, maybe some Magnum PI. Oh boy, we got ourselves a motorcycle.
Oh shit, everyone watch out. Now, these motorcycles can be really tricky to control, especially if you lack the experience that. Oh, sorry, pal. Watch out. Got places to be, man. Sorry. Yeah, especially if you lack that experience, it's going to be tough driving this motorcycle right away.
They're definitely pretty sticky, and you can make some pretty tight turns on these motorcycles. The import style motorcycles control a little bit better than these domestic Harley Davidson style. Oh man, looks like we're here at the pier.
Let's party.
Got on my party shirt, party shoes. Man, this party's already hopping.
I spy a military type figure hanging out. Yes, we are here on behalf of Ken. Unfortunately, he is too big of a wuss to show up and meet you man to man. Well, here we are, C-Dub, getting introduced to some of the main characters that we will be working against in this playthrough. Quite a bit of them are voiced by some big name celebrities.
Yes, indeed, and we will be sure to point those celebrity voice actors out for you along the way here.
Hey, sexy lady. She kind of moves funny, C-Dub, and I don't mean that in a good way, but obviously these graphics are kind of outdated. This was 2002. But, still a lot of playability left in this game.
Aha!
There's some familiar characters. Candy Sucks, of course.
Yes, voiced by the famed actress Jenna Jameson.
Now we've got the star tight end of the Vice City football team, BJ, and of course he is voiced by none other than LT himself, crack loving Lawrence Taylor.
Don't do crack, kids.
Here's some douchebag from Love Fist. They do play a pretty big part in this game, and they do appear in other GTA games as well. We see the pastor talking to the film director, also known as the porn director in town. Now, if that voice is not familiar to you, you haven't been watching enough old films. That is none other than the late, great Dennis Hopper as Steve Scott. We'll be seeing a lot more of him throughout the playthrough. And the big honcho shows up here. I have a feeling this is the guy that might have ripped us off, C-Dub.
Ah, Ricardo Diaz, Mr. Cocaína.
You son of a bitch.
Oh boy. Oh, pole position. I like the way you think, honey. Whoa.
Well, got a small accident here. Let us use our magical powers to turn the car sideways.
Very nice, very nice. We have hopped into this Infernus. These things are really fast.
One of my favorite cars from Vice City. I just remember Vice City having like double the amount of cars that GTA 3 did, and endless amounts of driving took place when I played this game. In fact, I didn't even play the story mode for so long because I just was driving around town.
I mean, GTA 3 was a good game, but this really took everything that was good about GTA 3 and just ramped it up and made it so much better. And it kind of started the foundation that we're still going on today for Grand Theft Auto games with the open world exploration.
And we will be seeing you around on the next episode of Grand Theft Auto Vice City right here on Chronochord Gaming. Please subscribe. My name is JC. For my co-host C-Dub, we'll see you in Vice City.